Hi everybody, it's Cynthia. I'm back with another haul video of pop culture goodies that I hope will turn me a pop culture profit. And you know, as I was setting up for this video, I realized I'm missing some things. And I hope that means my husband left a bag in the car and not that I left stuff at the thrift store, because I hate that a lot if that happened. But we'll figure that out later because I'm already set up and I thought we'd rock and roll. I tried to get some different things. This time, this was my big thrifting day that I do once a month in a different part of town out in Anaheim. And this time I bought a little bit with my heart, I think, instead of my head, which might not end up giving me as much profit as I'd hoped for, or let's say as much profit as I might have made if I'd bought other things. Here's the question for you today. Do you buy everything you see that you can make a profit on? I left behind a Disney varsity wool jacket with leather sleeves. They wanted $20 for, which I know I could have flipped to at least $40, if not $50 or $60, but I just could not bring myself to pay the $20. It was not half price. A lot of things were half price day. That was not one of them. I also left behind a Risk game and a couple of Nightmare Before Christmas shirts and jackets that I know I could have flipped, as well as a Build-A-Bear Year of the Dragon that I know I could have flipped as well. What I bought, like I said, I went with my heart, so we'll see. I'm not sure how this is going to come out. The other item that's missing from here, I bought a Batman bathrobe, which I actually bought for my husband, which is too funny. So I'm hoping the shirt I'm missing is with that bathrobe. Anyway, this was really unusual. I did not even look this up. This is a Lone Ranger sparkly, even stranger V-neck Disney store, Disney store extra large shirt. I have never seen anything like this. I have not looked it up. It may not be worth that much. It was too cool to leave behind. It was $3.99 at Anaheim Thrift, my favorite thrift store, and it was half price that, so I got it for $2. V-necks are really tough to find. I love to wear V-necks, so this I'm hoping is going to be a super find. We'll see on that one. Hang on 1 second. I've got some very breakable records down there, so let's move those. All right. Next up was something that was so unusual, I thought it was fan-made, but I don't think it is. This is it took me a minute to figure out what it was, too, because look at how it just looks like it says Oki, come down further, Oki of the Asgard. But it's Loki from the Avengers movies, from Thor and other movies. It is this really silky pillowcase. It is a pillowcase. It's more what you call a pillow sham, because there is a zipper to open it up, and it's the same on both sides. But check this out. Is that crazy? Like, this totally looks fan-made, doesn't it? Which is good. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's a cool thing. So I scooped that up again without even bothering to look it up. It was $1.95 and half price, so basically I got it for $1. Come on, gorgeous. So, look at these, look at these eyes. Who doesn't want that? Somebody's going to want that. Next is, sorry, I keep putting things down that are crushable on top of other things. So this was the real, went with the heart items. In the sweatshirt rack, I found not one, but 2 Supernatural hoodies. This is the better of the two in the image. This is the Road So Far, which if you're a Supernatural fan, that will mean so much to you. Unfortunately, when I got this out in the light, I realized that there's these kind of splotches that look like bleach stains. I don't think those are going to come out because I think they're bleached. And then there's a few more marks on the bottom. It's also missing its drawstring. They wanted $8 for it originally. It was half price today. I would have really fought with myself to spend $8 on this because of the condition. Otherwise, I would have totally grabbed it. But it was half price today, so it was $4. I did grab it. You know, I'm a Supernatural fan. Supernatural sweatshirts the trouble is there's a lot of them online from companies that are making them brand new. This is used. However, this particular design I could not find on eBay right now. So I'm hoping that this particular design will really be special to somebody. I think this one's super. I think this is a much better design than any of the ones I see up right now. And if it fit me, I would keep it. Right next to this one, I found this one. So this one's kind of cool too. It's the Supernatural. It's kind of like the opening credit shot when it says Supernatural with the boys, the tattoo that they have that keeps them from being possessed, the anti-possession tattoo. This shirt's in a little bit better shape. It's a hoodie as well. It's got its strings. I don't see any major issues with it. It's a much cleaner shirt, but the graphic isn't as cool. I think it's a little tricky, hard to read. Not that you need to be able to read it. If you're a fan, you'll know what it is just at a glance. You'll know it from that. So it's better condition, but not as good a logo. So we'll see. I'm going to shoot for the $25 range on each of these because I think they're really special. But I do want to see them go to a good home to a Supernatural fan who can fit in them because I can't. And so I'll be happy to make a deal. Remember that. If you're a Supernatural fan, let me know. Scrubs. I got a couple of these today. Several, as a matter of fact. Let me move in a little bit closer here. This I fell in love with, except for the price I didn't fall in love with. But this is Rugrats. And it's kind of the more unusual Rugrats characters prominently on it. I mean, Chucky and those guys are here, but they're kind of hidden. This is a long sleeve scrub jacket with ribbed cuffs. Now, the cuffs on this are a little dirty. They wanted $3.99, and this green tag was not on sale. So I had to pay $4 for this. They had this exact same design in a regular scrub top. I thought, for the same exact price, I thought this was a better deal because it was a jacket. But I do see afterward looking it up that the jacket doesn't seem to sell as well. I think we'll still get our money back on it. It's awfully cute. And I think, hasn't there been talk about a Rugrats movie coming out or something? So adorable. Some nurse is going to want to have Rugrats. Another scrub we picked up at a price I like much better is this Woodstock. Very unusual print in it. A little bit more modern print. Lots of color. And as you can see, it was only $1.99, and it is a 3X, which is amazing. Nice and roomy. Excellent condition. It feels like it's really hardly ever been worn. Same for this one. Look how cute this is. Disney, Eeyore, oh, Beau is me, instead of oh, woe is me. Oh, Beau is me. So cute. This also was $1.99, and this also is a 3X. These came from Savers, these last two. The first one came from Anaheim Thrift. These two came from Savers. The fabric on this one is super nice. Usually these scrubs are a little stiff. This is so soft and lovely. I don't know what this manufacturer is. Well, it's Disney brand. Disney, Winnie the Pooh. That's what it says. I don't know. But it's an exceptionally nice scrub shirt. So I think, somebody's really going to love that. This was another heart instead of head. I adore these Knott's Berry Farm Halloween Haunt shirts, but they do not sell as well as I think they will. Come back a little bit so you can see it. They don't sell as well as people don't seem to like them as much as I like them. But this one was ultra cool. This, it's kind of hard to see because it's a very large, I think it's a 3X or more. This is down one side of the body. So the other side is kind of blank on the opposite side. So when you're wearing this, this kind of goes down your left side. It's got some texture to it. This spider thing, I normally hate spiders, but this spider thing is so fun. And then on the back, flip it around here. On the back is another design, similar design, and it says, walk in, freak out. turn it this way. You can see it better. Walk in, freak out. So this is down the side, one side on the back, the other one is down one side on the front. Very nice t-shirt. I've seen a lot of these Halloween Haunt Knott's Berry Farm shirts, and this really is the nicest one I've ever seen. It is a 3X. Did not like the price. It was $4.49 at Savers, not on sale today. So I had to pay $4 for it, which I know doesn't seem like that much, but you know, every bit counts. And but it's a great shirt, big size. I can actually wear it, except I don't like spiders, so I won't wear it. All right, let me see if I can adjust my angle a little bit to show you this crazy thing that I got. So this is a flying monkey. There's his wings, and he still even has his tag. This is Finley from the Great and Powerful Oz Disney movie. He's in super shape. I mean, he's still got his tag. His wings are so soft, and he's got his tail, and that face. Is that face not the coolest thing ever? This is one of these things that I bought that I think is going to sit on my shelf, and I'm going to enjoy until somebody buys it from me, because he is ultra cool. He did not have a price tag. And stuffed animals there and run anywhere from $1.99 up to $3.99, depending on what they are. The rule is usually if it has no tag, they will not sell it to you, because obviously you could rip the tag off everything, and then, you know, they give it to you cheap up front when they find out later that it was a high-end collectible that somebody had, you know, researched. So she said $3.99. I said I'll take him. $4 is on the high end of anything I would ever pay for a plush. However, since he had his tag and he was in such great shape and he was so freaking cool, I did look him up. He does sell in the neighborhood of $24. So I should have no trouble flipping him to another Oz fan. So cool. Couple last things. This was a really unexpected find. I should have opened it, sorry, before I did this video. Actually, let me open it now. So when I was a kid, there were Snoopy dolls that you got that you could dress them. And this is Snoopy's wardrobe. It says something about baby plush Snoopy. I don't know the year on this one. It doesn't seem to say. But I swear this goes back to when I was a kid. If it doesn't go back to the 70s, it's got to go back to the 80s. And because I think the 70s ones were hard dolls. The plushes might have come in the 80s. This outfit, which appears to be complete because it looks like it's never been out of this bag, but I'm going to have to double check to be sure. Oh, I take it back because there is like a little hole on the bottom here, but it still looks like it's all in there. This is the Red Baron outfit, which of course is Snoopy's iconic outfit. I have not, this one is not up. There are oddly a whole lot of these on eBay, a lot of these Snoopy wardrobe packages on eBay. So somebody must have found a whole lot of these in a warehouse somewhere and they're all flooded back into the market. But not of this one. So they do sell them anywhere from $10 to, yep, $25 depending. So could be that. We will see. It says fits baby plush Snoopy. But I saw this was hanging in the stationery section of Savers. So check everywhere, because how weird. I was just walking along and went, oh my God, and it was only $1.99. Isn't that crazy? A couple more quick things. I actually bought a lot of sheets and pillowcases, but I'm going to save those for another video. We're going to talk about those. So this is something I would normally never buy, but I kind of had to buy. It's sort of a badge of honor for all eBay resellers. This is Pretty Pretty Princess game. This happens to be the Sleeping Beauty version. The original Pretty Pretty Princess game, which is not a Disney, it's a generic princess on the cover, sells, when it's sealed, sells for $50, $30, $50, $80, ridiculous amounts like that on both Amazon and eBay. It's kind of one of those holy grail items. I don't know that it's a holy grail item because it doesn't sell for that much, but it's kind of one of those scavenger items that everybody who's in the business eventually finds and sells a Pretty Pretty Princess set. So I didn't know they came in Disney. They do. You get this box full of jewelry. Now here's the real question I have, which maybe if you have the answer, please leave it in the comments below. This is not complete. I thought it was when I got it, but I only paid $3 for it. It's missing one earring and one bracelet. All the rest of the jewelry's there, all the markers are there, everything. Now, Because kids break the jewelry all the time, people sell just the jewelry as replacements. The rings, the bracelets out of this thing, people have sell them for anywhere from $3 to $5 for each individual item as a replacement piece. The whole game, missing pieces, I could maybe on the upside get $17, $19, maybe $15 after shipping. So I could break all this up and sell these pieces individually and probably make more money if I have the patience to sell everything separately or sell each of the color sets alone that I have the complete sets for. So it's 4 colors, 5, 10, 15. So even if I sold each color set for $5, I'd make 20 and then just throw the box away, which seems really sad. But I don't know. I have to think about that because it might be worth breaking up. What do you think? Last 2 things to show you. One is one of these I thought would be worth more than it was. I love the keychain basket that's at Anaheim Thrift. There is a Terminator brain chip that looks like a chocolate bar to me. Sorry, trying to do this with one hand. So it's a heavy metal brain chip from Terminator movie. I thought this would be really cool on eBay because it seemed quite unusual. It's not that unusual. There are quite a few of them listed, which makes me think that maybe was this something that came in like a Loot Crate box or something like that, because there are a lot of these up. I still would have grabbed it. It was 50 cents. It's Terminator. I would never have left this behind for 50 cents. I don't care if it sells or not. It's too cool to leave behind. The keychains at the store are actually 2 for $1. So the other one I grabbed, and I'm just now noticing that the chain part is broken. That's sad. I just realized that. But it's this carbonite Phineas and Ferb. I don't know if you'll get it on here. It's Phineas and Ferb Star Wars. So it's Ferb? Phineas? No, it's Phineas in carbonite. I actually just had one of these from the same place, and I sold it to somebody, I think in Canada, for a lot. Like, I want to say like over $20. This one, the chain is broken, but I don't know if it's that big a deal because, yeah, you know, you can get a new chain. You could hook it to whatever you want. It's a pretty cool little piece regardless. Again, it's metal, very heavy. So that is what I've got in my haul this week, minus, like I said, a Batman robe and a whole lot of sheets, including an Ultraman and Scooby-Doo sheets. But I'm going to save those to show you at another time because I think what I'm going to do is make a video for you guys where we're going to talk about sheets and beddings. They are one of my favorite things to buy at the thrift stores that you can resell for a lot of money relative to how much you can buy them for, and they are so easy because they're flat. They ship in a flat envelope, inexpensive price. You don't have to worry about them breaking. The only thing you have to worry about is that they're kind of clean, and they're easy to store, easy to ship. They are a super thing to sell if you love pop culture and you don't have a lot of room, or you have a difficult time with heavy or breakable objects. So we're going to talk about that coming up real soon. Pop culture, pillowcases, and bedding. So that's my haul for today. If you went thrift shopping this weekend, I would love to hear about your haul or anything you have to say about anything in this video.